Hello, I'm learning to do crossword puzzles. Today is Tuesday, January 27th. Let's play. Potpourri piece. Not sure. Bit of pandemic attire, a mask. Let's do the downs. Barley product. Like malt or... It might be malt. I'm not entirely sure. Hi in hi. Aloha is hello in Hawaii. Loci. I think locus is the singular. Loci is plural. And locus is kind of a focus, like a point of... So it's probably plural at the very least. So let's end in S, but I don't know what else to do. Source of some Jumbotron entertainment. Kiss cam. That's fun. All right. Et blank and others. Et al. I don't remember what all stands for. It usually says et al. All right. Well, at least I got the A in malt is correct. Heaps, lots. Right. Maybe malt is correct then. Far from any urban center, colloquially. Like rural, like. Okay, so our theme is metaphor for a parent whose youngest has launched, like the little bird whose progress is suggested by. Okay, so this is empty nest, but that doesn't fit. So what are we doing? Empty nest, but maybe unempty nest? I'm not sure yet, so let's not fill that. Far from any urban center. And it's supposed to be like the little bird whose progress is suggested by 21, 33, and 41. Okay, I'm going to have to hold off on the theme. Loci. I'm not sure. Right. Let's build off of these, maybe. Cousin to a cravat, an ascot. Blank of the unknown soldier. Tomb of the unknown soldier, I believe. Is that one? Is that a World War II memorial, I believe? Lacking a conscience. Amoral. Maybe I can get this down. Cuban rum cocktail. Nope. All right, how about these? Engage in boisterous activity. That's quite long. St. Louis landmark. St. Louis. I don't know. Area to build on. A lot. Spanish gold. Oh, I don't remember the word for gold in Spanish. It's something like that, but I'm not gonna fill it. All right. What about this one? Potentially at risk, metaphorically. Womb. I don't know. All right, let's just keep going on the crosses. Cry from a crib, perhaps. Mama? Would be a common cry. Let's see. Actor Guinness. Alec Guinness. Like the ones who shall inherit the earth. The meek. Is that E-E-K or E-A-K? E-A-K looks better, but I'm not. I'll pencil this A. Horned vipers. Is this going to be asps? The only snake that exists in crosswords. Some stadium shouts. Olays. Oh, it's been a long time since we had Olay. Wrangler on the road. A jeep. I believe that's EE. Okay, so meek is EE as well. This is mojito. Okay. Sticks. Okay. In the sticks. It's the sticks. Is it in the sticks? At the sticks? Far from. I'm going to guess in, but we're going to pencil that. Maybe I can get this down. Like some highlighter colors. Neon? Forgive and forget. Trickster figure in Native American folklore. Ooh, I'm not sure. Add as an afterthought. Wait, tricksters. Are those like crows? Anyway, I don't know. Add as an afterthought. Maybe something on. 2 words, something on. Not colloquially. All right, in the sticks. Let's just make sure we haven't missed an across. Did I get this one? Came up. Let's see, mama. Came up. Arose. Oops. Let's do everything correct. Okay. Freak out. Wicked co-star Cynthia. Ooh, I don't remember. Downside up. Upside down. Happy blank. Happy as a lark. Forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. I don't know. Potpourri piece. Et al. What is this? Loci. Sites, maybe? Et al. Give friendly bites as a puppy might. Nip at. Okay. Freak out. Hospital hookups. And hospital is abbreviated, so our answer is also abbreviated. IVs, probably. I think this is going to be in the sticks. Trickster figure, right? I don't know. Freak out. Panic. Potpourri piece. Wicked. Oh. Downside up. Top side. Topsy-turvy. 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 I think that works. I'm going to have a lot of trouble with these letters here. Forgive and forget. Live and let live. Add as an afterthought. Tack on. I always thought tack on was T-A-C-K. I don't know what this letter is. I'm going to guess it's a C, but it might be a K. Like some cookies and milk. I'm not sure of these. Potentially at risk, metaphorically. Now, MB ending, like numb, tomb. I don't know what else. Spanish gold. Again, I want it to be like Aero or something. Nashville has a grand ol something. Grand ol, I don't know. Blank Speedwagon. REO Speedwagon. Not colloquially. Floral ring. Charged particles. Ions. On a limb. Something on a limb. Put on a limb? I don't know if it's put. We'll pencil that. Let's look at this down. Request from a dentist. Floss. Brush. Spit. Maybe it's not topsy-turvy. Nashville has a grand ol' something. Title for MLK Jr. Reverend. So not spit. Huh. I don't know. Moving right along. I still think this should be put on a limb then. What was this down again? Like some cookies and milk. Air passage. In a soaring mood, so to speak. Flying high. Okay, so we're in the sticks. That's we're in the nest. And then put on a limb is we're sitting on the limb. And then we're flying high. We fly away. So, and now we have an empty nest. But I don't understand where. Maybe it's an empty nest there. We're definitely going to pencil that, but we could check that. I just don't know what we're starting with here. Cry from a crib, perhaps. Okay. What was it last time? Was it mama? It was mama last time. So what would be another? Dada? Possible pronoun pairing. He, him, she, her. Okay. Let's put dada and she, her. It's got to be empty nest, right? Cunning, like Mr. Todd or Swiper. Foxy? Oh, maybe not. Jump and shout for joy. It does. I guess it doesn't have to be she, her, but he, him doesn't fit. They, them doesn't fit. Moving right along. I'm confused at what I should be doing here. Chillaxed, say. Laid back. That doesn't fit. Okay. I'm going to delete these. And we're just going to keep going. Kind of fund. Slush fund. It's binding. Glue. Glue is binding. Gets a move on. Hurries. Chip shape. That means you're in shape. That means you're in running order. I don't know. Ragamuffin with UR. Engage in boisterous activity. Is this the arch? There's that huge arch in St. Louis, isn't there? This is a row, I think. Air passage. What's this letter? Maybe it's not a row. Maybe it's o row. Rough house. That's not how house is spelled. My fingers did the wrong order. Air passage, a duct. The air goes through ducts. Chip shape. I'm not sure. Okay. Poem of praise, an ode. Did diddly squat. You did nothing. I don't know. Tending to cling. Captain on Mount Ararat. Chew as a beaver might. Gnaw. Chillaxed. Slowly in scores. Ivan the Terrible and Peter the Great were tsars. Britishly precious. Empty nester. There we go. I'm not sure what this TW is. Winds up. Okay, so what's this pronoun pairing then? Maybe Papa from a crib? Debatable. Captain. Yay me. I rule? Issa of the Lovebirds. Don't know. Did diddly squat. Idled. Tending to cling. Needy. Urchin. Disc. Chip shape. Oh, the shape of a chip is a disc. Okay. Assuaged. Eased. In poor condition. Seedy. Issa Rae. Sure. To be in Toulouse. Toulouse-Lautrec. French to be. I should probably memorize the simple French words, but I haven't. Doofus. Corset component. The bra doesn't fit. Not sure. Medical measure. That could be a lot of things. Britishly precious. Huh. All right, what downs have I might have missed? We could co-star. Forgive and forget. Get. I'm not sure. What was this? Tack on, right? Like some cookies and milk. Not Coakley. Nary? I don't know if Nary's right or not. Request from a dentist. Singer Rita. Aura. Nashville has a grand ol' moving right along. Anyway, possible pronoun pairing. I'm really confused by this one. We, they? We, they. That would be weird. Okay, captain. Doofus. A dope. Winds up. That might end in S. Corset component. Maybe I don't know that. Debatable. Moot. Maybe Noah. Winds up. It winds up that way. It ends that way. Maybe it says moot. And stay is a corset component. Okay. I don't know what that is. Cunning. I do wonder if it's supposed to be foxy. Anywho, no, that still wouldn't be foxy. Chillax, say. Lying something. You're lying down. You're lying something. Jump and shout for joy. Slowly in scores. Right. Did I miss a down? I don't think so. Precious. Well, let's see if I think there's some things I can look up. Let's do that first. Native American folklore trickster. Coyote. There we go. Cynthia Erivo, E-R-I-V-O. What is this? A pedal, maybe? Let it go. Tag on. Interesting. Like some cookies and milk. Oaty? You can have oatmeal cookies and you can have oat milk. Would it be Odie? Nashville is a grand ol'. Okay. Nashville. Grand ol' Opry. Open. Out on a limb. Oh, out on a limb. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Open your mouth. Yeah, they say that constantly to me because I just can't open my mouth wide enough without it hurting. Jump and shout for joy. To be. Okay. To be in French. Etre. E-T-R-E. Still no idea. Lying. Chillaxed. Lyinged? How it's the wrong tense. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe this isn't an I. Could it be an ED word? Medical measure. Slowly in scores. Britishly precious. I want this to be Foxy. Okay, I'm gonna check her. I think I need to check her this one. It wasn't anyway. Okay. What was this? Possible pronoun pairing. He, they. Anyhow, and this is Foxy. Wait. Anywho. Lounged. And exalt. Slowly in some scores. Lento. Score as in musical scores. And lento is slow. Medical measure. Dose. All right. I should have trusted myself and just said, okay, to erase the way and see if we can fix with Foxy. Okay, well, I thought I might have had something else wrong, but I didn't. Cool. Well, how'd you do?